All right, guys. So, I'm not sure if some of you guys are sick and tired of seeing GTs and all that, but I can't help it. If they come in, this is all we got. So, look at this beauty we got. You guys know I've worked on a lot of bikes, but I would say this is probably one of the cleanest purple one that I have seen, or even any of the color. There's a couple scuffs right here, and of course it's got the weather patina, but if you guys really look at it, look at the dropout. Look at all this. The stickers are, it's in really good condition. I don't know if the video justified it, but it's in very good condition. You look at the handlebar. So let me take this and put it up here in the light. Calm down, people, calm down. Don't clamp on the frame. I know. But look at it. Look at the bars. You know, some of them, they're all chewed up here from just throwing it down. All this is all original stuff. All original stuff, ladies and gentlemen. So, customer wanted to know, he goes, hey, did I get a really good deal on this? And absolutely got a good deal on it. For how good the condition was, I was doubting it. I think Max was doubting it too, saying, dude, is this actually original? But after looking at it, one of the things that you can tell is that the sticker, if I feel like this, it feels thin. All the new ones, because the better material that's made now and it's laminated, it's a little bit thicker. So this one's thin. And you can also tell, here's a good example. See this little weld bubble right here? If you would paint that, it will get all the crust in there. You know, all that.
Original bike license too.
Bike license. This bike came from North Carolina. Wow. And look, guys. Look at the detail right here. Max, I think you have to come over where the light is. You see, if this was painted over and over, it wouldn't have this kind of sharpness right here. So this is original paint. So I'm really blown away by how good condition this thing is and the price he got. These are the wheels. He wants us to take it apart and send it to rocket blasting to get it blasted. I know we have those wheels over there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but he wanted to keep the original wheels with the original bike. I respect that. That's cool. And the tires, I think the tires might be the newer one. Does anybody know how you can tell? Is there like some dating on here? But yeah, I think these tires might be the newer ones. So that's okay. That's okay. Still good. But then also, he wants to know about the condition. Like, he was kind of worried. He goes, like, do you know how much? Guys, this thing right here, look at it. I'm gonna test the brakes. I'm gonna pull the gyro, and look. It's actually still pretty smooth. The brakes here, it's pretty smooth. So I'm gonna go and lube this thing out. You know what? I actually called him out on it. I go, hey, I think that's a repop seat because of how good a condition that is. This thing is in really, really good condition. So this thing must have been kept indoor. So no, this is the original seat, but I did call him out. Go, I think this is fake. Seat clamps missing the bolt. We gotta find that. We're gonna replace the chain. Guys, I mean, something like this, I think the wheel's gonna cost more to restore. But overall, this thing right here is almost complete. He's got grips in here, and that's about it, and the pedal. I think overall, I'm estimating with the water cleaning, the repacking, the new chain, all that, I think this whole thing's gonna be under 400 bucks. It's gonna be like around like 350-ish. So let's see if we can meet that. And guys, go get some snacks. I'm gonna tear down these wheels, and there's not much here, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put lube into all the cables and let it sit down while I take that apart, okay? So here we go. Tri-flow. And just to start out with, I'm gonna go and I'm just going to go and I'm gonna put in all the little cracks. All the little cracks right here. I'm gonna put all this, and guys, it will soak in, and I will take this thing out to a certain extent, and I'll work it through. The reason why I don't want to take it completely out, because sometimes when you take it out, it's gonna fray it up. I really like to preserve this. See right here, you can see the cable. Right away, guys, I could already feel the difference. As I move, you see how it moves? You're gonna put a little drop right here, a couple right here. Oh yeah, it's already going good. So I'm gonna do that. This one right here, I'm gonna go and I'm going to lift this thing up and see how the cable right here. And guys, I'm not just leaving like this. I'm just letting it set in over here. I'm gonna let it set in before, and then I'm gonna see how much of the oil would penetrate through here. Okay. Same thing here. This chain is going in the trash. This chain right here is no good. So right here, I'm gonna put all the moving parts. Everybody has their own way of doing things, guys. I would rather, if I could get this thing working the way it is on there, I would not want to take it apart. Because sometimes the plastic's so old, when you take it apart, it'll just break off. So I'm gonna do that. And trust me, guys, doing that, it will still be fine. It'll still be smooth. Now, some of you guys might think oil right here is not gonna work, but look, come here, Max. This little thing right here, there's so much tension. And as it pulls, even right here, okay, give it all the moving parts. This little wheel right here, all that stuff needs a little bit of oil. Well, a lot. Oh, a lot better. A lot better, guys. Okay? And don't forget, gotta show this guy some love over here. Right here, all the plastic right inside here. Okay? That's really it. I'm gonna let it sit and I'm gonna let the oil soak in. All right, guys, sorry about that, but a little quick story. If some of you guys ever been here, we're right next to like a hair salon, and they have a lot of senior citizens going there. I guess one of my neighbor's client was having a stroke or some sort, so she had me go there and kind of help her. She's okay. But all right, check out this. A lot better, guys. You guys, that's why I keep telling you guys, just a little bit. Oh my God, this is so much better. And to think I didn't even go all the way inside here. So all that's good. I'm gonna let it sit, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start taking this thing apart. Okay, real simple, real straightforward. Now, guys, all these hardwares, they're not, the front and back are not the same. So you want to keep it separated, okay? This is what I do. It's a 17. I hold it like this. Myself a little adjustable. Right there. Keep that over there. Hold it like this. Now keep in mind, if you guys don't remember, take a picture, okay? A lot of people bring these back to me and they try to put it together, which, fine. You know, I love it when I hear you guys take matter into your own hand. But make sure these go in the right way. There's a little washer. This guy right here. Now what I do is I take all this apart and I'm gonna soak it in a solvent. You could use WD-40. You could use, some people use gas. I like lighter fluid. I use preferably the Kingsford lighter fluid because there's not a lot of oil in that. If you notice some lighter fluid, when you burn it, it gets black smoke. The Kingsford does not. So it actually dries out. All it does is it degreases and it dries out. Now look, I've taken that whole side off. I got all my hardware here. Okay. Look at that. It comes apart. I'm gonna take my wrench. Oh, there you go. One. Over here. Right there. Pull all these guys out. See how it all falls out? That way this rag, it doesn't run off. There you go. See all the grease, you want to clean it all out, and then they're gonna put plugs in it and they're gonna hydro blast this thing. Let me see, if I'm correct, it's some odd number. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 9 on each side. So all this is gonna go into the solvent. I'm gonna take this guy apart too. I'm gonna send all these to rocket blasting and have them all blasted down. This is the only thing I'm not. Don't do it to these ball bearings, because these ball bearings, you can't have any kind of scratches on it. And that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and tear down the other wheel. I'm not gonna film me doing that again, because it's you guys will probably hate me for it. Then I'm gonna take this thing to rocket blasting, and then we'll come back. I'm gonna show you guys the reassemble, show you the finished product. And this thing right here is gonna be very, very simple to be put together once the wheel's done, okay guys? So guys, we got the wheel back from Reese over at Rocket Blasting. Check it out. Now, he didn't blast in here because there's no point. I'm not sure you guys can see it because of lighting, but you could tell the white, the yellow, white, yellow, yellow, brown. Oh, hey, where's Max? No, you're supposed to say it in Spanish.
No sé.
Okay, there you go. And look at this, guys. Look how clean this is. Okay? Look at the nuts and bolts. Yes, it says Phu on it. These are Phu's nuts and bolts. So, it's pretty good. So we're gonna put this guy together. We got the axle that we've been soaking. Look at these bolts. Clean. Look at these ball bearings. Something about me playing with ball bearings. Look at this. Look at this. You can see the word. Look how clean that is. So how you can tell from the front one and the rear one is the axle. This axle is shorter than the other one by like an inch. So this is the front one, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead, grease this guy up, and reassemble it. I'm not gonna do this because I don't want to make the video any longer. You guys want to watch the assembly of this? Go way back. There's a couple videos that shows us doing it. I'm gonna go ahead and put it together and then do a fast forward to the future. Bang, it's done. All right, you know what? I figured you guys could go check this out, but Ricardo talked me into it. He goes, give the people what they want.
Mm-hmm.
So here's all the layout, the hardware. So real simple, guys. I'm gonna use this. Somebody asked what kind of grease we use. All this is just car grease. You get O'Reilly's cheap. You know what? Say what you want. We've been using this for the past 25 years. So what? We've been doing it wrong the whole time. So what? Look at this. This is the front one. All I'm gonna do is I'm going to not necessarily cake it, but I'm going to layer this pretty good. The excess, I will wipe it away. So after I spread that, I'm just gonna dab it in. I'd rather have too much grease than no grease, not enough grease. So just kind of like make a mess like that. Then what I'm gonna do is these ball bearings right here, you're gonna divide it. You're gonna divide it out. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So each side get 9. It's a weird number. I don't know why. Just drop it in, look, and it just sticks. Drop it in. Nothing skillful, okay? Just a thin layer. This guy goes. What I do is I push this in to kind of space it out. Then what I'm gonna do, slide this guy through. I do one side at a time. I don't put the ball bearing on both sides. Okay, so look, I'm gonna screw this thing in, and now the bearings and all that's in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold this. The reason why I don't grease this side up, because if I grease and put the ball bearing, when I go like that, it's gonna fall out. even though the grease is gonna hold it. So now this is the messy part. There's gonna be a lot of cleanup. So with that in, I'm going to squeeze all the grease in it to here. Don't worry guys, we will clean this up. Again, I'm gonna drop all this in. 8, 9. And see, since the axle's in there, it doesn't fall through the center. I'll take my brush, I'm push it in. Okay, now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put a little bit more grease on top. Lather that up. Still holding this side. Don't turn all the way. It's gonna fall out. Screw this guy in. After I screw both sides in like this and everything's snug, then I'm gonna start putting all the other parts together. So this is a rerun of a one I put together of repacking this. No. What are you?
Oh, I heard packing.
Dude, what are you doing with your foot, man? Get your foot away from me. He's like going like this to me. God damn it. Now, these caps, I'm gonna put those on. Okay? With these caps, what I like to do, and some of you guys can kind of share, I put this over, and I'm just going to tap. There you go. Now you can move this thing around. So after you do that, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put on this washer, and you're gonna put on this nut right here. Now I don't know, you guys can't see it, but there's one side with a sharp edge and one side with a round edge. The one with the sharper edge go on the inside, and that washer has to be there. Why? Because of this. Okay, we're gonna put this thing in. And if you notice right in this piece right here, see how there's a little indent? It's right there. Well, that 15. Okay? It's gonna go here. You got an adjustable. And the adjustable, this bolt's gonna move. This one's gonna stay still. And you lock it in. Flip it to the other side. Now, I can wiggle it, I can feel it kind of move, so watch. I'm gonna hold this side. I'm gonna hold this side. I'm just gonna turn this, just barely. No power at all. There it is. It moves. This guy in. Okay, 15. Feel that. Feel that. Feel it. Feel it. Go ahead, feel it. Hey. See, there you go. And you know what? Axle doesn't move, so this is good. So now we got this. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do the rear one. Yes, we're not gonna film that because I don't think you're gonna sit here for another hour watching this guy play footsie with me. Okay? Dude, you almost tripped. All right, guys, we're back. Been probably close to 2 weeks or more. I think going on 3 weeks since we started on this bike. So we got the wheel back from Rocket Blasting. Once again, Reese did a great job. Yes, the front wheel is on backward. The Ninja Star is supposed to be going the other direction instead of, see, that's the correct way. It's not, we just popped it on there. Okay, the bike, if you guys remember, I said we basically went and tri-flow all the cables and all the joints, and look, it pulls great. It needs a little bit of adjust. Then we're gonna go and we're gonna put on some Amy white grips. Proper color selection for this, and then slap the seat on. That is it, guys. That is it. This bike came to us. We did not take out the headset. We did not take out the bottom bracket. We did not take out any of that thing. All we did was took off the wheel, get it clean, repack the bearings. That is it. let me get back on this. Let me get it done. And then call up the customer and let's see his reaction. Hey, we're trying to work on a bike here, man.
Oh,
You're messing with the dog.
Mushu.
You're like traumatizing the dog. It's already traumatizing enough. You gotta dress him up as a little dragon. Okay. Hands clean. Hands clean. I hate doing these with hands that aren't clean. See that little hole right there? Now you guys want to be careful. You don't want to go full. You just want to go lightly. You don't want to go full throttle. There you go.
With the trusty assistance from Megan.
Yes. Now let me see. I'm gonna do the seat. I really enjoy restoring these and doing these videos for you because I don't know how many times in a day, guys, I'm actually spending a lot of time answering DMs of people sending me pictures of these kind of bikes in this condition and thinking that, oh, I want to totally restore it. Well, it's just like anything. If the bike's well kept, it doesn't require a lot of money. If you want to go and you want to completely restore this thing from top to bottom, yeah, you know, it's just like anything. It's gonna cost you an arm and a leg. But do you have to? No. A lot of these chain guys, you guys get it? It is already lubed up. All these little bearings right here, there's oil in there, there's grease in it. You don't have to add more. This chain goes so perfect. So, look how I'm sizing this thing up. It needs to be not right here. So we could roll the wheel back a little. So we're gonna break it about right here. I did a video. You guys could go backtrack, but I hope Alf goes and put it up right here or right here. But look, when you put this thing on, hold this down so the chain doesn't walk. This thing right here, align it and tighten it up. Then, this is something a lot of people see how's a little hard spot. Take the chain and kind of bend it like you're gonna break it, but you're not. Kind of loosening it up. Now look at that. See? It's all good. This guy on. I myself, I prefer a chrome chain on these old ones, but this thing is really, really proper. Look at that. Right back to where the original hole was. Look at these nuts and bolts. These are actually not new. These are the original bolts that Rocket Blasting went and vapor honed it. Look how it looks like brand new. Love it. The frame is purple. It's not the exact one, but I think it's cool. Try to touch as little of the inside the pad where it's contacting the brakes as possible. Now, if you guys do, it's not the end of the world. Just go get cleaned off with alcohol. Then put the big one on the outside. Swap around. Washer. This washer prevents the pads from moving more. The pad will still kind of move. Got it on there, pulling. Guys, what do you think? The purple pads? Definitely, right? But there you guys have it. Bike is good. Rolling good. Everything good. Brakes dialed. And there you guys have it. So recap, what we did was the bike came to us. It was actually in still really good shape. Blown away by the finish. The finish is all original. Nothing's been redone. The mags, of course, has been oxidized, so we sent it out to get it clean. They cleaned the nuts, the bolts, and all that's all clean. Bottom bracket, all we did was we tightened it up. Headset, we just tightened this thing up. But nothing has been disassembled because I deemed that, you know what? It's still very, very smooth. Okay, so overall, let me tally this up. So I did not get paid to do the wheels. It was Rocket Blasting. Guys, this only cost $100 from Rocket Blasting to hydro clean this. Then he brought us the chain, he brought us the tires, but the pads are ours. Gyro cable, it was his grips. So far, guys, parts in this bike alone that he got from us is only $145. That's just the pad. Now, the tires and the grips, I want to say add like another $100. So about a little under $300. And look, there you guys have it. The bike's done. You don't have to go out there and think that you have to spend like $1,000 to get this thing redone. A lot of times, you guys think that it's old, you guys have to get rid of it. But from my experience, a lot of the old parts, they're way more solid. They're way more durable. It just needs to be cleaned up. And some of you guys, if you watch our old videos, and you watch some of the snake bite videos and other people out there, watch it and then learn how to do it. And you're gonna save yourself a lot of money. I don't think I ever worked on one that is so clean without having the paint job redone. And this thing's intact. He got this for a steal, guys. I'm not gonna even mention how much he got it for because you guys might not believe me, but he got this thing for a steal. Guys, comment in, see what you guys think. Any more inputs, any advice is welcome. And till next time, guys, thank you very much.